she had an experience inside of a mountain in the desert. She met with NHI beings. She believed that it was her mission to bring an expedition team of people from all different backgrounds, right? Different disciplines, bring that team back to the mountain and collect evidence of NHI existence and then release that to the world. In addition to releasing to the world, also provide this to the government as well. And so that effort was eventually put on pause. I can see a potential nexus to NHI. I eventually come to the conclusion that I have found the program name. I begin getting messages, okay? And in the space between dreaming and being awake, I had a visualization of text. One of the messages was, quantum computing accesses the Akashic records. Tell Jack and Diane. Jack and Diane at work, they had quantum computing in their portfolio. 5 minutes later, she comes back and she sends me an academic paper that she found, right? That talks about quantum computing, accessing the Akashic records, and using it for a military advantage. Because the Akashic records is, of course, every deed, thought, action. So if you knew every deed, thought, and action of your opponent, then, you're good to go. Getting a message like this, I had gotten one the year before, and it was a little more jumbled, but it was the same experience. It was one NHI. The message was that one negative NHI group was using portals in Charlie Springs, Nevada, and Indian Springs, Nevada. And of course, we all know Indian Springs from Charles Hall, but this was the message that was communicated to me like a year before. I didn't know what to do with that message. Tell Anjali, I tell my friends at work. No one knew what to do with that message. Not only was I given a message, but I was instructed to tell the people that I work with about this message. The next Thursday morning, I did my meditation, and in that message, I write down, if you do not speed up or allow this awakening, we will. So I write it down. Later that day, I go and have lunch with a colleague. He was a senior analyst in the National Intelligence Council. So we're having lunch, and I kind of lean over to him and I say, dude, found it. He's like, found what? I found the alien time travel program. And he just stares at me for a minute and he says, what were we talking about? I have to read you this message because I felt like this message was intended for the folks that run the program. I took it out of my back pocket. I read him the message. I said, if you do not speed up or allow this awakening, we will. And he just looks at me, kind of pauses for a minute, and then says, I'm just an analyst.